The hate is real. The hate is real, Kathy. I see you hating on us from a mile away, Kathy Engelbert. We all see it. You out here trying to find Caitlin Clark. You out here finding the one person who's actually bringing money into this league. What a joke. You're mad that the Indiana Fever are here right now. Y'all didn't expect us to get this.
Just 2 minutes ago, the WNBA shocked everyone. They officially punished their biggest star, Caitlin Clark, because of what she revealed. A scandal that could be the biggest in women's basketball history. And the reason? Just 4 simple words she said, which explain why Commissioner Kathy Engelbert took action.
I really didn't expect it. We got Sophie Cunningham exposing the whole league agenda. Exposing them. Caitlin Clark mocking them all on Twitter, all on Instagram, everywhere.
The WNBA is scrambling to control the fallout, but it might already be too late. The backlash is real and intense. Right now, Commissioner Kathy Engelbert is at the center of a storm that could tear the league apart. What happened to Caitlin Clark isn't just about a fine. It shows a league so scared of the truth that it's willing to punish its biggest star to keep it hidden. Here's how crazy this situation has gotten. We're talking about a league that has...
You know, the Fever players celebrating. I would assume based on the reaction that this was after the Lexi Hull steal and everything. And Caitlin Clark on Instagram commented this. Refs couldn't stop us. Elite bench mob. It wasn't for the lack of trying. Glad they're having fun and celebrating like no other teams. Will she get fined for saying that? Yeah.
The league has struggled for decades to gain mainstream attention. Now, they finally have a superstar, someone who fills arenas, breaks TV records, and makes casual fans care about women's basketball. And what do? They punish her for speaking 4 simple words of truth that everyone already knows. Here's what happened, and the more details come out, the crazier it gets. The Indiana Fever just pulled off one of the most incredible
NFL's time or the NBA's time getting fined when you're on their time, criticizing the officials, calling out the officiating. I've seen players get fined for that. But when you're on your own time, well, now, other than Sophie Cunningham, Caitlin Clark seems to be the 2 players that come to my mind of players getting fined, criticizing the officials, doing it on their own time, quote unquote.
Underdog story in recent WNBA playoff history. 6 key players injured, and their superstar, Caitlin Clark, has been sitting on the sidelines in street clothes since.
Got fined $200. Kathy, what do you think you are accomplishing by that? What kind of message do you think you're accomplishing by doing? You're not even making an example out of her by finding her an exorbitant amount of money. You are literally making a joke out of yourself by finding her such a...
Are up against incredible odds. Yet, this determined group of women fought their way to the semifinals for the first time since 2015. And they didn't just get there, they dominated. First, they beat the higher-seeded Atlanta Dream in a thrilling 3-game series that had fans on the edge of their seats. Then came the moment that shook the entire league. Game 1 of the semifinals against the 2-time defending champion Las Vegas Aces. Nobody, absolutely nobody, gave Indiana a chance. The Aces...
Do we live in? Like, I'm pretty sure she just said the refs can't stop them celebrating. This isn't even her going at refs. It's literally like if you say the word refs and you're an Indiana Fever player, you're going to get fined. If you say the word refs as a Fever player, the word referees has to be spoken, cannot be said by an Indiana Fever player, otherwise it's a fine. And the worst part is if they got fined for celebrating. So I don't think, only she got fined, not everybody. There's other people on the floor, everything. She's not, like, they're celebrating, the timeout's been called, or the foul's been called, it is.
The Aces had the 4-time MVP, championship experience, and home court advantage. But something magical happened that night in Vegas. Kelsey Mitchell caught fire like never before, scoring 34 points and